What's going on, ERB sports fans? It has been a bit since I've made a video that is about odds and estimations. So we saw that Series 2 had a pre-order today on the Topps website, and lo and behold, they raised the price on the jumbo boxes by $50 from last year's Series 1. I should say this year's Series 1. And they held steady on the hobby. But the question we are asking ourselves is, where's the value? Is it worth buying? How much did they make? What are the retail SKUs? We're going to get into it. We do it a little bit old school on my channel. We don't do screen shares. That would be too easy. We do the old paper and pen method, I guess paper and ink. I hope you guys can see this. I'll try to zoom in a little bit. So we'll start here on the top. We're going to talk about the hobby boxes. Now, they went off on the Topps website today at $89.99. And then I really thought we might see jumbos again at $149.99 per. And I was all ready to do the estimation and give you guys the parallels and what the breakdown would be for which one had the best value. And then Topps decided to raise the price on that to $200. So this sheet goes away. And this sheet is updated as of a couple of minutes ago. So here we go. We know that we can estimate the number of packs in hobby by the number of clear packs that we have, or number of clear cards. Usually it's a 100 card checklist, 10 of each card, one in every 3,200 packs, yielding about 3.252 million packs, or about close to 136,000 hobby boxes. We know that there are black parallels in both hobby and jumbo, so we can estimate the total number in hobby based on 218 packs to get one of the black parallels. And we know that there's 3.25 million. We get 14,917 of the black parallels are in the hobby boxes. And then we switch down and we take the rest of that overall, and that will give us 8,843. That will be in the jumbo boxes. There should be, my math is correct. Now, I've been known to be a little bit off sometimes, but hopefully I'm correct. There should be 592,452 of the jumbo box packs, yielding 10 per box, close to 60,000 boxes. So I think in Series 1, this value was 149,000. I think this one was close to, I want to say it was close to 78,000 maybe. It might have been less. I can't remember exactly. I'd have to go back and watch that video. And then we know that they have some retail SKUs, and we'll get into a couple more retail SKUs that they're going to come out with for Series 2 that we didn't see last year. So this is why I didn't make this video yesterday, because I calculated this, and I'm not trying to hold information from the hobby, but I was very, very curious what would happen today on the Topps website when they came out with the pre-order and the jumbos were $199 per. And as many people remembered in Series 1, the jumbos were juiced. Jumbos were juiced. That's where all the parallels were. Well, I ran the numbers, and based on the pack odds that they list on their website, it appears they have flipped the odds in hobby boxes. Now, you don't get a guaranteed auto, but the odds in the hobby boxes are the best of any format. I knew Topps fanatics would do this. I knew they would play the switcheroo game on everybody, because everybody was so convinced that, oh, I'm not going to miss out on the jumbo next time we get a pre-order on it. I'm going to be all in. That one sold out really fast. I want to say it was within like 20 minutes. It was really quick. The hobby, though, that was up for a little bit of time. That was probably up all afternoon, maybe about 2-3 hours. But yeah, anyway, guys, look at this. They're kind of shaded, cost comparison to each. Relative to the gold parallels, $67 per gold in hobby, $100 on the button in jumbo, $114 for the blaster boxes. So that's a lot better than Series 1. I'm actually intrigued by that. And then hanger boxes, hangers used to be bangers. Now, I assumed $12.99 was the price point on those. I think that's what they were charging. So that's about $91 per. So overall, the retail formats did get a little bit better than Series 1, which is natural. They do make less of the product. But in hobby, it seems like they flipped the script on jumbos being the bangers, and now it's the hobby boxes. Now, if you didn't notice, you can go on the Topps website right now and still buy a Series 1 hanger box for $90. They never sold out of them. They only made 150,000 of them. They have never sold out of them. People are not buying them. They knew point of sale evaluation. Isn't that what Fanatics was all about? Like, we're going to gain more data about our customers. They knew the jumbo boxes would sell because they did juice them up during Series 1. And then they thought, well, we're having a hard time selling these hobby boxes, so let's juice them up. And then once people realize it, we'll start selling those too, because we would have already sold these. Pretty clever, right? Well, looking at the split of hits, knowing that the total number of parallels, exist in all formats, and I don't have everything calculated, but right now I base my numbers on the pack odds and the total number of parallels available. It looks like in hobby around, for like your main parallels, gold, green, orange, red, and Independence Day, about 28% of the overall parallels are in the hobby boxes, the regular hobby boxes, the one that don't have a guaranteed auto. However, in the jumbos, they're now right across the board, we'll call it 18%, a little less than 20%. The retail formats are close to jumbos, not that far behind. I don't have the parallels here just because I don't know how many boxes they made, because there's so many different retail SKUs. It's very difficult to tell exactly which one had how much of what product made. If I were to estimate this, I estimated a retail format for the relic boxes or the blaster boxes at about 506,000, because you can do that based on the black parallel of the inserts. And I assumed you'd have a 50 card checklist just like you had in Series 1. I could be a little off. There could be only 30 in the checklist. I didn't have the checklist at the time of making this video. But from that, I might be able to estimate the number of blaster boxes being about 500,000, which is down about 50% from where we were in Series 1. Remember the pack odds of Series 1 when they had the blaster boxes and it was 1 in 99 packs for a gold? Imagine how ridiculous that was. Versus like Update was like 1 in 14. Well, we're getting a little better. It's 1 in 32. But 1 in 32 is still not as good as 1 in 18 up here. Okay? Now golds in the hanger boxes were, I think, 1 in 15 if I'm not mistaken, or 1 in 20. For the retail format in Series 1, and now they're 1 in 7. I looked at a hanger box from last year, and I think it was 1 in 6. So we're close on the print run for that, so you could probably estimate maybe 300,000 to 400,000 hanger boxes. But hangers are in the running for bangers again if you're into flagship products. However, I think the real banger is the hobby box, the regular hobby box, the $90 version, not the jumbo. So hope that made sense, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And let's get into another retail format that I want to take a look at. And the website, they publish a whole bunch of SKUs. Some of these I think we've seen before. I did my best at estimating what the price of a gold would be based on what I think the box actually is. So we have bulk retail, and it looks like there are 14 packs per bulk retail format. So I believe those are the retail boxes. Golds are 1 in 28, yielding $122 per gold. So a little bit worse than a blaster box, a little bit worse than a hanger box, and definitely worse than a hobby box. On the other hand, we've got bulk packs that are a box. I don't know what the heck that is, but there are literally like 28 packs per box or some ridiculous amount. And I think it's either a fat pack case or something like that, but the golds are as well 1 in 28. I don't know whether I trust that estimate of $195 or not, but because I don't know what this SKU is and I don't know how much it costs. Because this one I estimated about $60. This one I don't know how much to estimate that, whether it's a $4 pack, whether it's a $6 pack, whether it's a $9 pack. I have no idea. Then they have the FPNT box. I believe this might be fat packs, now that I think about it. And golds were 1 in 13, which would make sense because the bigger packs of, let's say, the hanger box was 1 in 7. Fat packs usually half a hanger box, so usually you would expect half the odds, or twice as hard to pull a pretty good card. So 1 in 13 packs. I think those are $7 per pack. So you could do the quick math there, and that might come out to about $117. No, actually a little less than that. That would come out to, I think, $91. So that would be similar to a hanger box, almost spot on if they were $7 a pack. It looks like, as well, they are bringing back the Target giant boxes and the Walmart giant boxes, each with a gold parallel 1 in 28 packs. That's not a bad price. I think those were $50 per, so that might be about $90 per gold, which is similar to a hanger box again, a little bit cheaper. But still, I think the regular hobby box still wins out amongst all these formats at the current time. Last but not least, actually we have one more thing to talk about, but last but not least, the grocery shipper pack box. These have an immense amount of packs in them. I have no idea what these are. I think they might be a version of a fat pack that you might see at like a Kroger or a Jewel Osco or like maybe a Walgreens. I have absolutely no clue what this is. It's probably going to be at stores around the country. They're probably going to get a bunch of them. But the golds in those are 1 in 12. But the question is, what is it? How much is it per pack? And is it worth buying? So I have no idea on that one until I get further information. So we'll have to just wait and see how that plays out. The other thing I wanted to touch on as we kind of recap this video, the parallels that are in retail, they added 2 new exclusive parallels to retail. They added a blue ice or a blue foil board, and then they added a purple ice or a purple foil board in addition to green, orange, red, and what's the other one I'm thinking of? Green, orange, red, and gold. Okay, so yeah, right in front of me. But anyway, they added 2 more foil boards to that checklist, and the purples are numbered out of 799. They're all numbered as 799, and the blues are numbered to 999. So as if it wasn't enough, another way to justify making more product, they are at it once again, inserting new retail exclusive checklist cards, which I don't have listed here, but the pack odds were better than a green and a little bit worse than a gold. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoy the video. If you are going to buy Series 2, let me know what you're going to buy. I bought 2 hobby boxes on pre-order today just because I calculated this last night and I said, yeah, I think those are going to be popular, so I'm going to want to have a few on hand. And when my hobby shop lets me know what the pre-order price is for them, maybe I'll order more, we'll see. But we have to see the full checklist to get a glimpse of what this product could bring. I don't know that I'm going to open a lot of it. I think I'm just going to do it as a speculation play and park the boxes in my safe and hope for better days ahead. So anyway, guys, thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed this odds video. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great night, everybody.